first, I'd just like to ask you to say a couple of words about what your spiritual tradition and scholarship is and how it differs, let's say, from the Buddhism that some of us think about.
Our tradition, a spiritual tradition, is called Bön tradition, BON.
Mhm.
So this is the oldest spiritual tradition of Tibet. So according to oral history, it traces back about 17,000 years. Clearly, the oldest spiritual tradition, the native spiritual tradition of Tibet. So it's a very rich tradition from very basic knowledges of the five elements, the astrology, astronomy, then more philosophical aspect, a lot of I say epistemology, the study of the logic, and also then in deep meditations like so-called Dzogchen, the great perfection. People would meditate, sky gazing, sun gazing. We would go into the dark room for 50 days, 100 days, absolutely dark. Everything is closed down. So there are many different levels of practices are done in a very rich tradition.
And you studied this tradition to the level of a geshe, which in our culture might be similar to a PhD, meaning you covered a lot of area when you
Yes,
studied.
absolutely. So Geshe is equivalent or even more harder study than PhD. It not only involved with all the intellectual learning, but it also involved with a lot of experiential learning. Like you have to go 50 days in the dark room. So not only you learn things, but you have to practice them. Then also you have to teach. It's a lot.